Minaur and Andrey Rublev, set to headline UTS Hong Kong with the final qualification spots on the line for Grand Final. Minaur and Andrey Rublev will star in the upcoming UTS event in Hong Kong, with the Grand Final in London creeping closer. The third edition of the competition in 2025 will be played on the 14th and 15th October, with the order of play revealed as some of the biggest names in tennis look to confirm their place in the final, with 3 direct qualifiers set to join wildcards Draper and Casper Ruud in London. The first tie sees Francisco Cerundolo take on Adrian Mannarino. The Argentine is making his debut in the competition and will need to go all the way if he has any chance of making it to the Grand Final. His opponent will return if he picks up just one victory, as he looks to continue his good form on the UTS stage after making a semi-final in Guadalajara earlier this year. Following that will be 20-year-old Junqing Shang facing off against 39-year-old Richard Gasquet. Similar to Cerundolo, the title is the only way Shang can qualify for the finals. He may have been a bit fortunate with the draw, with the Frenchman having stepped in for Jakob Mensik at the last minute due to a knee injury recently picked up. However, it will not be an easy tie against the experienced Gasquet, who has previously reached the final stage on 3 separate occasions. If he reaches the final, he advances to London. Next on the court will be the reigning champion and number 1 seed Minaur, who just lost to Daniil Medvedev in the Shanghai Masters. He will be looking to get back onto winning ways, as he faces off against Chinese number 1 Zhang. It may be an uphill task for Zhang, who needs to win the event. As for Minaur, a win will keep him in contention of featuring yet again. The Hong Kong crowd will have to wait for the final match of the day to see their star Coleman Wong feature. It will be a rematch of the US Open third round, as he looks to take revenge against the number 2 seed Rublev after the Russian narrowly pipped him in 5 sets. Along with many other competitors, the title is the only route for Wong to continue his UTS journey. Rublev needs to win this tie to keep his hopes alive, with a final probably enough to see him qualify. UTS is not the same as your standard match of tennis. It is broken down into 4 quarters lasting 8 minutes. A 3-minute break will be offered between each quarter. The aim is to win 3 quarters, with a 5th quarter labeled sudden death utilized if the score is level. The players will not get the chance to warm up on court, getting into the action straight away. One player will serve twice before their opponent gets a due of serves, with that format continuing the whole match. Players must be wary on their serve, with second serves forbidden. Each player tries to rack up as many points as possible in each quarter. At the end, the player who finds themselves behind has the chance to draw level if they win how many consecutive points they are behind. If they lose a point, they lose the quarter. If he draws level, the victor of the deciding point clinches the quarter. Bonus cards can also be played by the competitors. They have 1 to use each quarter, with the next point counting for 3 times its worth, only applying for the player who used it. To qualify for the Grand Final, you must either earn enough ranking points to be in the top 3 or win an event, claiming the illustrious Zeus Trophy. 2 wildcards will also feature, with Draper and Ruud being picked.